my name is Agata. Welcome in Agata's Cottage. It's time for last day of Sewing Vlogmas Tour. My friend Samantha and I wanted to do something for Vlogmas, but neither of us has enough time to do 24 days of videos. They are time consuming and editing takes a lot, so I admire anyone who actually put up content during Vlogmas time. We thought that it would be cool to make kind of advent calendar for Vlogmas. So every day there is a different vlogger posting their videos. Sam, Sequin Girly Creates, started on the last day of November with her intro video. And the next day I followed with special mission from Santa. And today is last video for the whole series. We had so many vloggers participating. It was great fun to watch all the videos. We had tutorials, we had day in the life unboxings, we had chats about former makes and chats about decorations. Some of the vloggers took us on the road with them, and we got to see beautiful countrysides they live, and it was just fabulous. It was like opening a virtual advent calendar every day with a different vlogger and different video. I enjoyed it so much, so I hope we'll come back in following years. I will feel a little bit sad saying goodbye to #Sewing Vlogmas Tour, but I'm sure we will all come back and watch those videos again. I know I will. So today we have another mission from Santa. As you know, I prefer to do reusable gift bags, and Santa decided to agree with me this year. So he had special message, special letter for Alice, and I will post the video of her reading the letter now.
Okay, so we got another letter from the elves. It was on the table in our kitchen. And we don't know what's inside it, but my mum thinks it's another mission. And so let's find out.
I'm sure it's another mission. Santa messaged me that he will have another mission for you.
Why is there so many? How is it so folded? Totally not a corpse right now. That is a lot of writing.
So who's the letter from?
Santa.
Okay. Could you read it for us out loud?
Dear Alice, hope you are well. Only a few days are left till Christmas. Elfie and Happy are keeping me updated on your progress. I am glad to hear that you are helping your mum and that you take care of your cats. I'm sure you know that I love all animals. Yes, I know, Santa, but I know you did well in your class debate. Well done. I know it wasn't easy for you. I don't like to give speeches either.
Oh.
Thank you, Santa. I heard you are as concerned about trees and the environment as I am. I think together we can do something about it. I have another mission for you. You did so well with elves' clothes. I'm sure you can handle it. I need you to make a few reusable gift bags. Please leave them beside my cookies and milk. I will pack your gifts in those bags. This way we will not waste any wrapping paper. Hope more families will join you and make reusable gift bags for next Christmas. I hope you will like the gifts I have prepared for you. I put a lot of thought and research into it. Your request was quite hard to fulfill.
And what did you ask Santa?
A good long series of books.
Okay. And
And
it has to be something that you didn't read, yes?
yes.
So that's very hard because Alice reads so many books, yes? That is hard. So guys, if you have any recommendations for good kids or teen series, let us know. Mommy will appreciate that. So do you think we are up for a challenge?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to use your Christmas fat quarter or you want to get into my stash?
Mine.
Okay. If you didn't know, Alice has tiny fabric stash. So what do you think about that challenge? I think it's doable. Maybe next year we can start sewing gift packs in November together with a gift to November, just so we all have something reusable we can use. I have gift packs that I made a year ago and 2 years ago and 3 years ago, and we still use them. We are not saints, we still use paper gift bags, but I have gigantic bag of paper gift bags that were given to us over the years. I always keep them if they are in usable condition, and I either donate them to the charities for their shopping, or I keep some of them for us if we are giving gifts to someone that I'm not entirely sure they will appreciate the time and the thought that went into doing reusable gift bag. So now I will take you to Alice and we will show you what fabrics she wants to use, and we will have few little clips of her sewing and a tiny bit of tutorial. Hi guys, it's us again. We have Alice here and Alice will tell you about the fabrics she chose for making gift bags.
Hi guys, I got these fabrics from Whites, and they're a gift from Mommy.
Yeah.
And
it was fat quarter bundle.
Yeah. And I got them several years ago, and I wanted to use them up today for the fabrics. For the bags.
Alice had a bit of brainstorming here today. She decided she wants to use this fabric for medium-sized bag, those two fabrics together for bigger bag, and those two fabrics together for a bigger bag. And those drawstring bags are extremely easy and they do not require too much thinking. So basically what we have here is fat quarter. It's already ironed. We need to put it wrong sides together, okay, like that. Okay, we will iron it here to mark our side crease, and then you have options. We want this bag to be longer, so the opening to be on the longer side, but if you want you can have opening on the wider side. Depends on you. It doesn't require too much cutting or any measurements, and it's actually handy size for books that Alice asked. The bigger sizes will be handy for other things like Lego, cosmetic sets, or games. You never know. So what we will do is we will stitch the bottom with the straight stitch, and then we will stitch the side up to 2.5 inches from the top. So we will stop around here, and I will show you in a minute what we do next. Okay, so just sew one straight line. Okay, start sewing.
Tell me when the back stitch.
Okay, start sewing first, and you can back stitch now. Just keep your fabric straight, edge of the fabric with the edge of the foot. Actually cut and then, okay, Stop.
No, that's what I mean.
Cut.
Release. Then cut.
Okay, will you show us? Good stitch. Okay, now we will mark 2.5 inches and we will stitch that part. So now we will be doing side seam, and Alice will stop at 2.5 inch from the edge of the fabric. We marked it, so she can start sewing. Do you want to go tiny bit quicker?
No. Thank you. I enjoy this space.
Mind your fingers, they're too close.
Okay. So I know where the mark is. Now tell me when the back
Okay.
stitch.
Pause. And now back stitch. Back stitch and stop.
And then
Stop completely. Cut. Okay, lift the presser foot. Okay. And show us. Can show us the end. So we have a mark here, and the stitching line is finishing here. Okay, now we will iron, and I will show you what we are doing. The next thing we need to do, we need to secure the edges of our gift bag. So I normally go with just a zigzag, and I go up to here on both sides, and then separately the open flaps. So I have my edges overlocked. Of course, you could overlock all the edges before you are doing anything, but I prefer to overlock the edges for the back together, or zigzag them together. It gives them more durability. Those parts here, zigzag is done on each side separately. Of course, I didn't have to zigzag the side that has a selvage edge, but I just did for consistency. So now what we need to do is mark where we have 2.5 inches all the way on both sides of the bag. So I have 2.5 inch marked, and what I do now, I will just iron small rolled, kind of like a hem, basically around less than a centimeter. Just try not to get your markings off. I use the friction pen, so I need to be extra careful here. These are the friction pens I'm using. I just love using them for sewing stuff. They make my life so much easier, and I didn't notice any issues with them. They are not leaving marks after washing. Oops, almost got to my mark. So the edge here is just easier if you will just lift it together and just pull it up just a tiny bit. And now what we need to do, we need to iron it all around, or pin, whichever way you prefer. I like to do a little bit of finger pressing, make sure I get to my markings. So I finger press and just a bit with my nail, and when I'm done, I just lay it flat like so. Make sure everything is as even as you can. If it's not perfect, that's fine, and then just iron it or press. Let's see, here it's not perfect. Okay, and now what I like to do when I have this part is take the part with the overlocked edge, just iron it down, and basically hide the opening here. Okay. This is too uneven. This will drive me nuts. Okay. Now it's better. Even I have my little quirks. Now the same thing on this side. Just fold it on the inside. And fold again. Okay, and what we need to do now is just stitch on the edge here, just where the crease is. Just remember to do it one layer at a time, and I will stitch it down and add the ribbon, and we will have a drawstring bag almost ready. We have our bag ready. So I did decorative stitch all around where the standard stitch is, just for additional embellishment. You can do with, or you can leave it, it's up to you. And now Alice will show you her magic power. Munchkin ribbon. So during pandemic, Alice and I were making, actually I was making masks for all Ireland, and Alice was my very good helper, and she was master of putting elastics through the casings. So what we need a ribbon, we need a safety pin. You tie a ribbon around the safety pin, and then you hand everything to Alice and she does the job.
I just hope I remember exactly how to do it.
Okay, wait, I need to make sure that everyone can see.
Hear and see.
So basically you push ribbon through the opening. Just bit by bit. And we are actually using the ribbon that was used to tie the fat quarter bundle together. So they are very good for...
We are reusing.
Yes, okay. Try to do it slightly in the middle.
You don't have to do it this way, but for me it's just easier.
Yeah. Alice put through elastic through hundreds of masks. I did around 800 masks, and I think Alice put elastic through half of them. Even Daddy helped, yes?
Yes.
Once or twice, yes. When Mommy was in the pitch and needed help. So we are almost at the end. Okay, just be careful with the opening. Okay, so we can see, and we have all ribbon through, so we can even out the both sides of the ribbon. And there is, like, you can finish the back as it is, or you can add the cord stopper, and I think we will add cord stopper for ours, because the last thing we want is lost ribbon. I have here two cord stoppers. One is just one with the bigger hole, and the second one is with two smaller holes. Whichever one you want to use, I will go with the one with two separate smaller holes. I got mine somewhere of internet. I think it was on Wish, so I like to push them a little bit, then take tweezers, grab the ribbon and pull through. It makes life easier. And then at the end I just cut the ribbon a little bit and secure it with the lighter. But that works only for ribbons that are made with polyester. Doesn't work with cotton ribbons, so be careful if you are doing it, because you might accidentally hurt yourself. So it's better to be safe than sorry. And we have smaller bag ready. So for the bigger bag, I use roughly the same method. However, this time I have two different pieces of fabric. So I put them right sides together. I make sure they are even as much as possible. Then, if I have, because I'm using fat quarters, if I have selvage edges, I try to use them on the same side if possible. But be careful around the directional print. So this time it's print that's all over, so I can use it as it is. And whenever I will be folding my bag here to do the casing for the ribbon, I don't have to worry about under stitching or hiding this part of the bag, because this part is secure. So what I will do is leave here 2 inches on both sides, mark all around, sew around all the edges, and do the same method on the sides of the bag as I did on the smaller bag. I will show you when it's done. So I have my side stitch. I just figured out that I can actually zoom out the video, so hopefully you will be able to see better. So I stitched the back on both sides and on the bottom, and I left 2 inches here free. You might ask why 2 inches and 2.5 on the other one, because we don't need to do the change, like we don't need to do fold over, because we have this edge secure. If this edge wouldn't be secure, then I would do 2.5 inch. So basically what we need to do is iron this down, so we have a marking where we need to stitch. I have my sides overlocked. I just need to secure the threads. So what I use is my handy dandy knit picker. I got it from Ecobee, and it's by Texi. So basically you put it in between, and my overlocking stitching might not be perfect here because I have overlocker set up for knit fabrics with super stretch needles and tension adjusted for the stretch fabrics, and I just didn't want to mess with it just for one bag, because I will be doing a bit more sewing over the next few days, and I actually need super stretch settings. So all the sides, and then I will trim the tails of the threads, and we can press here, and I will iron the side, fold over, stitch around, and I will show you when it's done, and Alice can add another ribbon. We have our two-side bag done. This bag has opening on both sides, so Alice just needs to pass through one of the sides. Just start, and Mommy will start tidying up the mess in the view of the screen, so everyone can see. This ribbon is slightly thicker.
Slightly.
Okay, it's a bit much thicker, but it will fit.
The other side as well?
Yes. So just whenever you will pass through this side, continue on the other. Is that ribbon difficult to put in?
It's fighting me all the time.
Pause it, hold your thingy, and I will just get more ribbon in.
Or
So it will be easier for you. Now it won't be pulling as much. We'll do teamwork. So Alice is pushing through and I'm getting the ribbon. We have this done, and now I will add one cord stopper, and I will show you how I'm doing it in a second. So I have ribbon, I have one cord stopper, and what I will try to do in this case is just roll them up together, put them through the opening. I have my trusty tweezers and just push them through. And I do like to use cord stoppers just for the safety. It's just easier. And then tie a knot at the end, and that's the same thing I will do with the other one. Tie the knot on the ribbons together so they cannot escape, and you know, it's the bag that we will be using for years and years to come. We'll just do a very quick version, okay? So I have Alice here with me, and she will tell you what she thinks about the making gift bags and how did she found making them, and you know, did she enjoy it or not?
yes, I did enjoy it, and it was also very fun.
You don't sound like it was fun.
It was.
Okay, could you show us the gift bags? So that was made from 1/4 quarter, yes?
Yes. Also, this still looks like a pig nose.
Yes, it still looks like a pig nose. And the other one?
Right.
And that was made with 2/4 quarters. You can lift it up higher. We can even stand up and show. No, too lazy to stand up?
No.
No.
No, you told me not to stand up last time.
Oh, because the camera was losing focus. Sorry, I forgot. So, what do you think about making gift bags?
Very fun.
Do you want to do more?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to use up the last 2/4 quarters of your Christmassy fabrics? Or you want to use them for something else? Think quicker.
Okay.
Not today.
Okay.
Not today.
Good. I was like,
because today we won't have time for it.
I was like, today?
Okay, so what do you think this will be perfect for?
Books.
And what did you ask Santa for?
Books.
And what did you ask parents for?
Kindle voucher for more books.
Yeah, Alice loves to read. So, what's the series you enjoyed the most recently?
The Winter Soul series.
Okay, I will leave the link to the Kindle or to Audible where the books are, because Alice was very excited about them, and they are suitable for pre-teens, so they're very mellow. Yes.
Yes.
And nice.
Yes.
Okay, so I think that's all from us for today.
Yes.
We wish you Merry Christmas and
Happy New Year.
We hope you will have a wonderful time with your family. And if you do not celebrate Christmas, have a restful, peaceful time. And don't forget, do you want to say?
Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like, and hopefully good comments.
I actually wanted to say, if you want, I thought that you wanted to say clean your sewing machine and change your needle. I keep forgetting about asking for comments and subscribe.
I remember.
Oh, you're very good. Thank you for watching. So, have a wonderful time. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.